Apple just did something they haven't done in 4 years. They completely skipped a launch cycle. Everyone, including the biggest leakers in the world, expected a new Apple TV in late 2025. But it never showed up. Why? Because Apple realized a faster processor wasn't enough to save the living room. The problem right now, your Apple TV is essentially a glorified Netflix box. But while we were waiting, Apple was secretly building something else. A device that finally merges high-end gaming, local AI, and your entire smart home into one matte black square. This isn't just a spec bump, it's a total reboot. Today we're breaking down the 2026 Apple TV 4K. From the console-killing A17 Pro chip and the mysterious N1 wireless silicon to the Rainbow Siri update that actually understands what you're watching. If you were about to buy the current model, don't. Here is exactly why the 2026 version is the only one that matters. What happened to the 2025 Apple TV launch? For nearly 4 years, Apple has let its most powerful streaming box sit on a shelf. But as we enter 2026, the silence is finally breaking. Apple didn't delay because of production issues, they delayed because the world of TV changed. This isn't just a streaming box anymore. It's Apple's bid to take over your living room, your gaming setup, and your smart home in one single move. Today we're looking at the most detailed leaks yet for the 2026 Apple TV 4K, the hardware beast, A17 Pro and N1. Let's talk specs because they are staggering. We are moving from the A15 Bionic straight to the A17 Pro. Why? Because of Apple Intelligence. You need at least 8 GB of RAM and a dedicated neural engine to run LLMs, large language models, locally on a device. But for the gamers, there's a hidden gem, hardware-accelerated ray tracing. With this chip, the Apple TV 4K effectively becomes a Mac Nano. We're talking about playing Resident Evil and Death Stranding at 4K with lighting effects that rival a PS5. And then there's the N1 chip. This is Apple's first in-house wireless solution. It supports Wi-Fi 7, which means if you're streaming 8K or high bitrate 4K content, you have zero jitter. It also brings Bluetooth 6, reducing controller input lag to virtually zero. This is a massive win for cloud gaming and Apple Arcade. The real star of the show is Siri 2.0, launching alongside tvOS 26.4. This is the Rainbow Siri we've been waiting for. Because the A17 Pro processes your voice locally, Siri finally becomes proactive. Hey Siri, play that show my wife was watching last night. Or show me the best action scenes from 2025. It doesn't just search titles. It understands the content within the video. Plus, with the N1 chip's presence detection, the TV will know exactly who is in the room and switch to their profile automatically. The wildcards, camera and home hub. Now let's talk about the one more thing. Rumors are heating up about 2 new hardware additions. First, a high-end Apple TV variant with a built-in 1080p camera for FaceTime and gesture controls. Think, pausing your movie just by holding up a hand. Second is the Apple Home Hub. This 7-inch smart display will run HomeOS. It's designed for your kitchen or nightstand, acting as a command center for your Matter and Thread devices. It's the glue that holds the Apple TV and HomePod ecosystem together. The 2025 delay was frustrating, but looking at these 2026 specs, it's clear Apple is playing the long game. They aren't just competing with Roku or Fire Stick anymore. They're coming for the PlayStation and the smart home hub in your kitchen. This is the year of the home for Apple, and it all starts with this box. But I want to know your limit. Is a $159 to $199 price point too much for a streaming box? Or is the A17 Pro's gaming power worth the premium? Drop a comment below. I'm replying to as many as I can in the first hour. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. Now, the Apple TV is only half the story. If you want to see the new 7-inch Apple Home Hub that's launching alongside it to replace your iPad on the fridge setup, click this video right here. I'll see you over there.